This video is brought to you by CoolStuffInc.com, where you can find cool stuff in stock.
Hello and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB. Today in the arena, a return to a control style lost long ago. It's Fae of Wishes control. You have requested it. Today, your wishes will be granted here on my YouTube channel. Why is my mic so far away? Get in there, microphone. Let the people hear me speak. What the heck is this? What a frickin' pile. It even has a red card. Disgusting. But this deck is actually pretty fun and a new way to attack the meta. We'll get into the sideboard and all that in a while. Streak number 652 in a row. I said yesterday that there would be no stream and not to worry about me if you did not find me streaming at the usual time on my channel on Twitch. That got pushed to today. So I kind of will stream today, probably, that I'm recording this. You're seeing it tomorrow, and then tomorrow I'm not streaming. So don't panic if you watch this video and then can't find me on the Twitch like usual. And anyway, got that out there. Other announcement, renew Twitch Prime. Thanks. Thank you so much, sincerely, but I'm trying to make those quicker. All right, Sultai control. It's a Maze Mind Tome deck, mostly. The Good Book of Tome is required as a 4 of just to piece all this nonsense together. And then we have a huge barrage of tools for specific situations, from Erebos' Intervention and Cling to Dust, and the Wilt, a Scavenging Ooze. Like, there's a little bit of everything here. A Negate, an Essence Scatter, a Soul Shatter. Each opponent sacrifices a creature or planeswalker with the highest converted mana cost among creatures and planeswalkers they control. It always hits the best thing. It's a good card. Good card that doesn't see much play because of the way the format is, but it's better against Gruul, Dream Trawlers, and various things, so let's give it a shot. 3 Extinction Events, and there's a Paluchronos, another escape card to help against the Rogues. There's 1 Ashiok and 1 Garruk, the Cursed Huntsman, to give us Planeswalker power. It's also a Shark Typhoon deck. We got 4 of that sucker. Hardcasting Shark Typhoon and making giant sharks is what we do. It is our business. And also, Bloodchief's Thirst is one of the key new cards, just giving you a cheap way to remove stuff while you're playing tap lands and generally not doing too much with the deck. And there's a whole bunch of the lands. We got 2 Balaged Recovery, 2 Pelika Predation, like 2 Jwari Disruption, which can counter a spell or be a mana source. And that just makes sure that flooding out is a rarer occurrence, that the lands we draw actually do things. In the actual mana base itself, we have a Castle Vantress and a Castle Lorthwain. And I don't know why I say it like that. 7 basics to go with 4 Fabled Passages, and then the Triome and the Pathway that's available. No temples. Temples are for nerds. Then Gigantha Elk. The only thing, so I built this deck, and then I said to myself, you know what, the only thing keeping me from playing Gigantha was Hagra Mauling, and then that's when Hagra Mauling, which is, you know, the 2 black and 2 other removal spell, that's also a land, that turned into Pelika Predation, because I had no ways to make my opponent discard, but a lot of ways to kill their creatures. And then I have free Gigantha. Every card counts in a grindy, control-y deck like this, and playing the 5/5 is, well, it comes up handy more than you might think. You'll see it in action. Trust me, you'll like it. You're gonna love Gigantha. Anyway, it's just always good to have a companion in life, but the real juice of the deck is Fae of Wishes. I don't think a deck like this, well, you could play a deck like this without Fae of Wishes, but if you do in Best of 1, I think it will be too narrow. It just won't have enough reliable win cons. It won't have enough ways to deal with all the situations that come up on the ladder. It won't have the long game against control. It won't have the hammers and finishers against aggro. So I really like Fae of Wishes for the deck. I think this is the right shell for it. Generally, Fae of Wishes went out of favor in most of my decks because we just had answers to everything in white. Skyclave Apparition and Elspeth Conquers Death. Between the 2 of them, everything's gone. everything gets handled. We no longer needed a package like Fae of Wishes to go get an artifact removal to kill a Trail of Crumbs or a Lucky Clover. So because of that, Fae of Wishes just never made the cut in my decks anymore, and people really missed it. I get a lot of messages, comments, things on Twitch. When are you going to build Fae of Wishes control again? People like the wish board. They like coming up with what to find. I think they like my take on wishboarding because while most people will grab Ugin, and I like to point out that they probably should have grabbed something better, I think that people like hearing and seeing what I find with Fae of Wishes. So content, let's do it. I don't think this deck is bad either. Well, but we'll get, post-game wrap. We'll save it. Let's go down the sideboard list of what we're fetching with Fae of Wishes. Tormod's Crypt. It's not just for the opponent's graveyard. If you are playing against rogues and fetch Tormod's Crypt, then you can target your own graveyard to make all their rogues smaller and to kind of counter Drown in the Lock. If the opponent casts Drown in the Lock and you have a Tormod's Crypt on the battlefield, you can sacrifice it with the lock on the stack, exile your graveyard, and then the lock does nothing, assuming they don't instant speed mill you again somehow. Duress, get in their hand, figure out what's going on, take something useful. Mystic Repeal, send Annex to the bottom of the opponent's library, maybe some other enchantments. One Negate, just get it when you're ahead and need to close. One Epic Downfall, get it when the opponent has the big creature, the Gruul player has the Questing Beast, the Elder Gargaroth, the whatever. Exile it, get it out of your life. There are other times where the exile is particularly relevant. Ox of Agonis is a good epic downfall target, for example. Return to Nature. Artifacts and enchantments may be a card from the graveyard, but just a way to kill the henge primarily. Mystical Dispute, win some counter wars down the line, or keep your opponent from ever casting that Genesis Ultimatum, well, at least until they get 3 more lands. Soul Shatter, again, because Dream Trawler is a card, and it is just nice to have a good all-purposey removal. An Extinction Event, because we've only got 3 in the main deck, and that's a very handy card. Another Ashiok and another Garruk, so that we have some closers to find. Kiorabest the Sea God. Can't go in the main deck because of Jegantha, but it's a fun fetch that not many people can beat, as we figured out in my Is It clock video. Ugin, because you have to have the card in there to bait people into taking when they don't know what to take. And one more, Erebos' Intervention, for spots where that card is particularly good. Alright, that's the sideboard. That's the deck. The reminder today is to renew Twitch Prime. If you're part of the gang that uses your free Twitch Prime subscription to support my channel and get me paid on Twitch, if you want to take some money out of the pocket of the richest dude ever, Jeff Bezos, and put it into the pocket of the not close to richest dude ever, moi, because I do much content goodness for you, then please, by all means, check out Twitch Prime. And if you're not sure if you have Twitch Prime or not, if you have an Amazon Prime account in your household and you can go create an account on Twitch, then yes, you can support my channel for free. Google link Twitch to Amazon Prime, and you'll find very easy guides to help you do that. And let's dive in and let the nonsense begin. No black mana on the draw. I think we keep that. I guess this can be black, but then we don't have blue. Ugh. We can put off the decision for a few draw steps, though, and pick the one that's most relevant to what our opponent's trying to kill us with. Having 2 green sources is a bit of a tilt, since it's very much a splash-ish color in the deck. And our opponent opens on Lovestruck Beast. Hey, there's a black source. Cool. That took a minute. Opponent's hand must be pretty interesting, because that seems so straightforward. Let's play the 1/4. Then next turn we'll play the Eliminate on the Lovestruck Beast on our turn to avoid the Great Henge. Although we could let the opponent play the Great Henge and wilt it. But then we have to take 5 from the Beast. I guess we can decide. Yeah, we can make that decision. I sort of want them to spend their turn casting the Henge and wilting it. Okay, so now we know they're not going to Henge. And they're missing a land. That might be why they didn't henge. Get rid of that. Need another black to kick the Blood Chief's Thirst. But we can also use Balaged Recovery to get back Eliminate next turn. And the opponent just missed a land drop, so maybe we can get away with this. Hopefully make a Shark, I guess. Make a 2/2 Shark. Is that worth it? Man. Because the other option is to buy Gigantha and just make our own 5/5 next turn, which isn't terrible. But if the opponent plays land, plays Henge, we're going to regret that a lot. Let's chill. Let's chill. Land located for the opponent. Henge located for the opponent. 2 mana added. Swarm Shambler. Quickly, before they draw a card. No Bloxies. Just 5 to the dome. Whoa! Sweet draw. Do we try to bring them in a little longer? I don't think so. Don't let the opponent get traction. So do you think they're a Gem Razor deck? They're mono green, they must be. So playing Shark Typhoon is probably bad. Trying to decide whether or not to hold this recovery. And I think we hold the recovery. It can get back Extinction Event, Wilt, or Eliminate. 3 really good cards for the moment. Whoa, no plays. No plays. Alright. I'll buy this 5/5 that makes mana. Your turn. Viv. Gross. We still need another black for this. Punish for getting Gigantha. Nothing in the sideboard to help me either. Alright, I'm going to try to draw the black source. No, I'm not, because if I have 1 more mana, I can make 4/4 flyers to attack the Vivian. But I'm probably playing Gigantha, right? Am I? Doesn't really do that much. Okay, let's try to draw a black source. Now let Vivian take over the game. Fail on both accounts. Look at the mana base terrorizing me. Guess I should have played this a while ago. We can play it now. Play this. It can make the other black for the Blood Chief's Thirst. It's also very hard to attack through, but Vivian's a problem. Uh-oh. -2. They will now search their library for a creature a little cheaper than the creature they cast. They cast Lovestruck Beast. I guess Scavenging Ooze? That's kind of meh. Wildborn Preserver? Okay. They still have 2 mana, and they're definitely leaving it open for a reason. They must have Primal Might. Ram through. Brutal. Brutal! There's a black source, but it's tapped and it's way too late. Ooze is good. Ooze might torment the opponent a little bit. This time we have Primal Might. If they have Primal Might or Ram through, we have Eliminate to mess it up. I'm guessing they have some of that because of that turn they played nothing. Like, Vivian in their hand makes sense. But so do the fight spells. And I mean multiples of them.
Beauty lies in variation.
How are we going to deal with that preserver? If the opponent pumps the crap out of it, we might not be able to make the ooze bigger than the preserver. We're thinking. Okay, 4/4 is not unassailable. It just attacks through the Fae, of course. There's the ram through on the Lovestruck Beast with one conspicuous mana open, which implies like a Ranger's Guile, which would be just LOL, but nope, not today. Okay, Swarm Shambler. It's a lot of counters on things, so we can't target them, but the ooze can take over this game. Not going to attack with the Preserver? I would attack with the Preserver. This ooze isn't going to get easier for you to deal with, unless they have an answer to the ooze in their hand that they think is very likely to work. That's scary. They have wishes. Built this wish board a few days ago. Give me a minute. Epic Downfall. Garrick. Curabus the Sea God. Yeah. Extinction Event. Okay. Ugin. Negate Soul Shatter. Leave the green open for the ooze. Kick it. Kill the Vivian.
I didn't expect to be prey.
Pass the turn. Can you deal with the ooze? We've got some critters in our yard. A critter, the Gigantha. If the opponent plays a creature and pumps up the Wildborn Preserver, I'll block it with the Fae, just to get the Fae in the graveyard and eat it with the ooze. Then we can search for, I don't know, removal spell? I do have Soul Shatter. Here it comes. Oh my. Now I'm really curious what they think they've got going on. It must be another ram through, right? Does anything else make sense? Maybe I just make this a little easier. If I'm not gonna block here, I can go fetch like a bounce. I can go fetch something next turn. So I think my blocks get better. Once I have interaction, I also have a lot of interactive cards in the deck. So if I have an interactive spell, I don't have nearly as much to worry about. Might as well get the life, get the pump. I do only have one blue source. Like, drawing all the green sources has been pretty nasty this game. Blood Chief's Thirst. That can take care of the Preserver. The opponent will get a token. Seems like a deal. Seems like I should do it. You can pump it up if you like. Maybe they pump a lot of mana into it and then ram through the ooze. It's possible. Nope. We might need that black. What am I fetching? MTG Assistant, now with sideboard tech. Check it out. There's a link in the description. Support the channel. Epic Downfall doesn't hit anything right now. Kind of want like a Stern Dismissal, but I don't have that. Soul Shatter. I think we just grabbed the Ugin. Oh god, no, I've become the thing I hate the most. I've become what I hate the most. Let's just make a shark. Let's just make a shark. It's a long time coming. And a 4/4 shark blocks these 3/3s well. Yorvo. Big, thick giant. Still very conspicuous ram through option available. All right, they're gonna keep doing it. This time, we'll make a token, give them a surprise. Now here they might use the ram through to get rid of the token. That's fine. Ooze is the prize. Ooh, just lets it die. Whoa! Didn't expect that. Alright, now we can access another blue because of the passage, so figuring out what to fetch this turn is big. Getting rid of the Yorvo seems nice. Getting the Ugin, making the opponent figure out how to kill me this turn seems nice. Extinction Event. We're all even. They have some odd. That's really good, actually. And that affects the board this turn, whereas Ugin is like, maybe next turn, plus we wipe out our own stuff. I think it's Extinction Event. If they're gonna use that ram through now, it's kind of sad, right? You take out the shark, but the shark already ate one of your tokens. You didn't have to lose that token. Yep, there it is. See, this blocks everything. We could attack, but if the opponent has removal for the Fae, it's too much damage. So we will chill a little longer, as we are getting down to super low resources magic. Wow, pay 3 for Symbiosis, slam the hinge. Well, we've got to deal with that, don't we? I know it's stupid, I haven't memorized this sideboard, I have to keep looking at it, but there is a return to nature. This has reach. Opponent might not block if I'm going to bounce anyway. It's kind of a waste of time, though. Oh well. I will waste your time. Would you like to take a point of damage? You're at 21. I'm playing a control deck. Okay, for content, I should not have done this attack. It's going to waste way more time than I even expected. Alright. Discarding Cling to Dust is one of the better cards to discard in the deck. Kind of lucky that we drew that. No more henge. Ooze against the world. Yay! Forest off the top. Nice. Roar! Maybe next turn. Doo-doo. Ugin approacheth. The Fey control certainly stepped up in this game. We've had to use the Granted a lot. Yeah, if you didn't attack last turn, you're not attacking this turn. Might as well blow up your graveyard a little bit. Erebos' Intervention. Ugin. Pay 0. All your tokens are dead. There might be a Questing Beast, which is the only somewhat punish. All it does is deal 4, and then we lose some loyalty off Ugin. So we may as well attack. And there it is. We made it through the mono green. Weird hand. It has the tome, so I'm not mulliganing. I will die with a good book in my hand. What more could we ask for? Kazandu Valley. Man, that card gets a lot of play. Adventures! I guess I'll take any land here, so that's fine. I have some preferences, but we'll get to that. Are you going to attack for 1? Most people are in the red zone by now. What are you doing? All right, there we go. Thirsty. Destroy that thing. Get out. Oh, come on, green mana. Lucranos can be a house here. Oh no! Let's be friends? Never. Why does it even say I'm online? This isn't for friends. This is a game of battle. Of online battle to the death. And you want to be friends? Trying to decide if I want to scry here. I think I'll just take the draw because we're up against an aggro deck. I should scry here. A green source play Polychronos puts us on the front foot very firmly. It's just so big. Heartless Act, that's fine. I regret the scry, but I don't regret the draw. Get out. Seriously, people who play Magic to make friends on the internet. I'm joking. God. They're already rage commenting. They're already keyboard worrying. CGB, you're a terrible example to the community. Questing Beast is strong. Let's exile this, draw a card. More cards, please. We'll have to Soul Shatter that beast. We should do it on our turn because of Great Henge. We'll try to hang on to this tome to draw a card and gain life, but we can scry for the life if that is what we need. Come on. Come on. Alright, need like an untapped land here, so I'm just gonna burn this. Untapped land, Shark Typhoon can block the beast, unless they have Embercleave, in which case, does it matter? Not really. Has removed everything. I've drawn extra cards. All their cards are too good. I guess I'm supposed to leave the Innkeeper since they haven't done anything with Adventure. Oh, okay. No Embercleave. Love it. What do we need? Another green? We have 2. Should be fine. How about more blue? Alright, an untapped land. Critical. Play Polychronos and kill the mammoth. Stomp is an annoying card, though. What is that? Does that take this down to a 2/2 if they have Stomp? Stomp check. No Stomp. Snap, snap. Just get him dead. Kill everything. Kill every possible creature the Gruul deck plays. This is how we win. I'm coming to get you, Gruul. Mic adjust. Am I louder now? I probably am. Lovey-dovey. Really want to get rid of this so they don't have a henge. So I guess that's what we do. Odd. Want to draw the answer to that henge. See, if they block, I don't have to spend the mana. And then I still have this available to fight something else potentially, or I can buy the Giganta. I don't want to expose the Ooze. I want to play the Ooze and use it in the same turn. Let's get the Giganta. A 5/5 could definitely matter here. Holding up the 2 mana would play around a Brushfire Elemental, but I don't think the opponent has it because they blocked with the 1/1. What? If a creature would deal combat damage to the Hydra, prevent and put a counter on it. The what? Oh, man. More nonsense I have to play around. What do we do now? Slam the Typhoon? I don't even have ways to activate it, really. If a creature would deal damage, prevent that damage. So I have to kill it with a spell. That shouldn't be freaking hard for me. Why is this so hard? Okay. So we need to get this in the graveyard. So we can block, fight, then bring it back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We need one more land to do that. If we play Giganta, that can generate the mana. So we block, then we fight. It's not combat damage, because a fight is not combat damage, as weird as that sounds. So nothing dies, this doesn't grow. Then we use the Giganta to bring back the Polychronos and fight the Hydra and kill it. Or not. To the graveyard with you. Or we draw that, but I still think our other plan is fine. Got him. Got him. Big brain plan. Hurrah! Scorching Dragonfire. Getting some play. Wait, they could have used that last turn. Ah, they did not see the line. Right, naming odd looks a lot worse with my Giganta on the field. But we know that they don't have a henge. So we fight the 1/1. I guess we need to get the Ooze growing here. We're not going to attack with the Giganta. Are we? We could ambush with a really big shark. I suppose that's fine. Let's offer the trade, I think. Opponent takes 5. Alright, we can also just eat their 1/1. That's our... You know, I don't think they've got the removal for the ooze, but it's such an important card in the matchup, I'm going to keep holding it anyway. It's weird, but I think it's right. I know it looks bad. Some of my plays look way too conservative, but I have seen what the Gruul deck can do, okay? Gruul deck does not mess around. Take out the 1/1 so the beast can't attack. Do we take out the mammoth? Sure. Do it while it works. Green for the ooze. Do you think the opponent wants to trade yet? Nope. Nope. I come to eat your graveyard. So if the opponent has nothing, does nothing here, making a shark can be lethal. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. They can attack now. And they have 2 creatures. It's pretty good. Shacha Skull Smashing. See? This is what happens when you run your ooze out there. Knew they were sitting on something, but don't worry, guys. This should get them. Rawr. Perfect. Goodbye, Bell. Now you perish. Back in the numbers. Let's go, Sultai. So, this hand. Let's hope the opponent is all about them critters. It's been a very aggressive day in the arena. I have not played another control mage. And wouldn't any good control mage have Yorion? Yes, they would. So we'll keep. This opponent is going to play creatures. They're all going to die. It's perfect. Plus we have the Triome. Getting to start on with a Triome in this deck is actually pretty freaking awesome. Very important. Although, was the 3rd extinction event necessary while the opponent is playing nothing? I'm getting alarmed. I'm suspecting that my opponent is going to be playing the ramp version of red, and I'm going to get slaughtered. With 3 extinction events in my hand. Oh god, Yadaro. So I held Essence Scatter back, expecting a Bone Crusher Giant, but instead Yadaro. And Tome, which I can't beat. Okay, we got Best of Wand. This is called getting Best of Wand. I'm off it. I'm off it. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. I'll try this hand. On the draw. On the draw, Fey into Typhoon is really bad, but Bloodchief's Thirst is the great equalizer. Starting with a Triome is wonderful. 0 companion from the opponent. Often means something with red in it, since the red companions are the worst. Gigantha says, I heard that. Yep, you are the worst. Something with red in it confirmed. Alright. Tap land, let's go. Let's fight. Another Gruul deck to victimize. Okay. Proceeding with caution. What? Short sword. Equipped creature gets +1/+1. I wouldn't put this in my little sister's deck when she was 8. What? What is going on? Naya equipment. No, it's cool. Let's play against some different decks. It'll be fun. I mean, they're not doing anything to threaten me yet, and they need to. Akiri. Whenever you attack a player with one or more equipped creatures, draw a card. You may unattach an equipment to make something indestructible. Evil CGB counters cool card people don't see every day. Yep, Crimea River. Alright, what do we fetch? There's another extinction event in the board. There's a return to nature. Like, I'm trying to think of what they can do that's really threatening, like Haktos, but they have green, so what's the green gonna do? Without a counter, I should fetch something. So let's find the most powerful card we can find. We could grab the Ashiok and try to be proactive. We could grab Duress to get a look at their hand. Could grab Negate to avoid obnoxious things. This kills some stuff like Haktos, which might be really good. I can have enough black to Bloodchief's Thirst kicked and Duress next turn. I actually think it's Duress. I just want to know what they're playing with. I know that's a lot of mana to spend for a Duress, but the fact that they're slow rolling their threats, I just want to know what's going on. I want to proceed carefully and not get blown out by something I don't understand. Someone's kid, I think, took over the account for the day. I don't know what to tell you anymore. Target creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn. If it's a warrior, you may attach an equipment to it. When this enters the battlefield, attach it to a creature. If it's a warrior, +2/+1. Legion Angel. That is a good card. Fury of a Comb. That is a beefy one. Alright. I can play around this. I may as well take this. Actually, I can play around both of them pretty well. But I guess this equipping onto the Angels might be a problem. Let's see, what's our turn look like? I think I'll draw a card. Tome. I guess that's better than buying a Gigantha. No, you know what? Let's put this out. That way if the opponent draws a white and plays the Angel instead of playing the Akoum, we have a blocker to protect the Garruk. Okay, they whiff. I'm probably overthinking this game tremendously, and you guys... Go ahead, make fun of me for it.
This from stay on the trail.
Let's start poking away. We'll get him. We'll get him. Creature located. Whenever it attacks, creature with power less than the number of warriors you control can't block. You control a warrior. You can make this unable to block. Okay. Destroy this thingy. Yeah. Ultimates.
is a hunting party.
Attack. Some of you wanted me to slam the Typhoon first. You maniacs. Don't you know Ambush Typhoon is best Typhoon? By the way, Shark Token, CGB Shark Token, coming soon. Just a reminder, it still exists. That's solidarity, and that's the scoop. Okay, I shouldn't do... Alright, I'm gonna try... I'm really excited about the Shark Token. I'm gonna try to avoid the pre-match plugs. But, come on now. You know you want that to be your Shark Token. CoolStuffInc.com. Free with every booster box pre-order of Kaldheim. Promo code CGB5 for a discount. That's a keeper. Look at this. We just have to draw land, which hopefully the good book of land will give us land. But the eliminates and the negate should keep us from getting completely demolished. I don't know. Now I'm starting to think I'm just gonna miss land and be behind, so I have to be playing eliminates. Okay, I don't have to be playing eliminate right now. We can do this. We've got to find land, though. Obviously, no land, no future. Opponent plays beast, we eliminate it. Opponent plays other 3 mana creature from Gruul, we kill that too. It's just how we roll. Uh-oh. Come on. Come on. It's a land. It's a land. Gotta do this now so we don't get hinged. I guess I could have held up the negate, see if we get hinged. Maybe that would have been better. It would have taken their turn and I would have gotten to play the negate. Yeah, I think I overreacted there. I got fearful. I'm so used to the play pattern now of see the thick creature and kill it that I jumped to something with the negate. Alright, land. Will we find it? Will this scry get us there? Draw. No. Alright, so we'll try it this turn with using negate on a henge or negate on an Embercleave. Or eliminate on a mammoth. Okay, no land drop. Interesting. And now they say go? I'm going to try to draw my land then. This might be a Bone Crusher, of course. Oh, Fire Prophecy, sure. They'll probably cycle a card because they missed a land drop, which this deck never wants to do. But they also want to be playing thick creatures at all times, so there's a conflict. Land located again. Now we're in it. Alright, every motion for the next turn is critical. Let's see what happens. Hopefully it goes something like negate a henge, eliminate a mammoth. Bone crush my face. There's Fabled Passage. So if they sacrifice the passage, I'm going to cast the eliminate then, so that the henge isn't too cheap. Am I? Yeah, if this is a 7, it's only 2 green. But then what else do they do with the mana? Nothing, right? I guess they'd have 3 mana. They can still Bone Crush. Yeah. Don't let them have the 7/7. Now, hopefully I get something worth negating. If not, I'll draw with Tome and it'll be fine. It will be fine. Worth negating, yes. Let's grab another black, I think. Negate got there. Nice job. Good work, Negate. You're still the best Gate. Okay, with 2 extinction events, what do I want to fetch? A Garrick? We could duress the hand. If there's a cleave or a henge, we get rid of it that way. Fetching a Garrick won't solve a lot of the issues. The other thing that we could do is buy the Gigantha, draw with Tome, and put off that decision. If the opponent does resolve a henge or a cleave, we can go fetch Return to Nature. If we pre-fetch it, though, they'll know what's coming. Yeah, I think we can do better. If we're going to draw with this anyway, do we leave the mana up? We've got our opponent guessing. We may as well. They've seen Jwari Disruption, they've seen Negate, they've seen Eliminate. They might play around something if we have open mana. 4-3. Attack again. Human trying to go the distance. Human token. Alright, let's draw. Ashiok. Castle Vantress. I think we just Extinction Event this. I think the opponent's hand, we've done a good job keeping away like Henge and Embercleave, and I think if we keep doing that, we'll be fine. And let's get a blocker on the field to defend our Ashiok in the future. If the opponent attacks here, it's pretty clear that they have a cleave. Ooh, that's a good draw. I guess we block if we can. No attack. I can't block it. That was bizarre. Well, I'm definitely destroying this. And then I'm playing this. No attacks. We're just going to keep playing defense until the opponent taps out. Man, we have done a good job killing absolutely everything but this human token. And now let's get Ashiok ticking. We could minus... If we minus 3 on this, the opponent has to discard, but then it's exposed to a Bone Crusher Giant, which I don't think is worth it. And I do think we just want more mana here. As long as we have a lot of mana, nothing bad can happen. Stay turtled up around the Ashiok. No reason to attack with the Gigantha right now. The opponent will probably, yeah. Had a feeling they had another Fire Prophecy for the token. But they didn't get rid of their card. They must love this card. It must be good. If it's good, we can get rid of it. Let's do this first. See what we draw. Maybe it will be a counter or another solution. Okay. If we exile the token, they lose the card. It must be good. It's the henge. Yep.
Surrender every morsel of fear.
Wow. Nice draw. Nice draw. Their hand is empty, though, which means Ashiok can get rid of it. I'd rather find a different solution.
We will adapt to any threat.
Come at me. I guess they could have hit this down because I still can't block this, but I don't think they know that. Don't think this is a good matchup for Cling to Dust, although it's essentially a draw 2 at this point. But we have Tome, so it's not like I lack that. So we'll put that away. There we go. Let's see what we can find. Remember, we have Gigantha. Blue, blue. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can't play it this turn. Yeah, I know I make fun of it. I think it's supposed to be Ugin. I don't know if my opponent can beat Ugin. But this is way more fun. What can I say? Content creator does content creation things. Exile the Vivian.
That's it. I'm done.
You will feel inspired.
You will be inspired. Even, let's keep grinding them out. You will have nothing left. Does this work? LOL? Sure, why not? 5 damage or a 1/4? I guess we know who the control deck is. Okay, fine, I'll attack now. I'll attack now, okay? You got me. You got me to be aggressive. Look, it's perfectly calculated. Exactly 14 damage. 0 risk taken, clock the same. And we are back for the post-game wrap, and this deck did serve me well. It was fun to get back to the Fae of Wishes roots, being very much off meta, being pretty brewy for a control list. People didn't really know what to do about it for the most part, and I was amazed how often getting Gigantha mattered, because this deck isn't sit back, draw a million cards. It's very much one resource at a time, so even having access to one little bonus resource, even if it was just to discard it to Fae of Wishes and go fetch something else, it came up a lot. So I was impressed with the Elk, and I thought it was worth it. I also think that Shark Typhoon is just a good closer. Hard casting sharks, it's pretty fun, isn't it? But so I don't know if we need the Ashioks and Garrux, but they're definitely nice to have around. Pelucranos, you know, he pulled his weight. He did his thing. And yeah, Maze Mind Tome. What more can you say? I like the Scavenging Ooze. Like, this came up a lot. That Scavenging Ooze really helped me out, even though it was hard to get all the green mana to use with the ooze. The ooze itself, it was just there for me many times. What a good whittle ooze. So it's a customizable deck. You can definitely mix and match and add this and that here and there. Just remember, before you suggest a card, is it better to have a Gigantha or is it better to have a Neutralize? Because there are a lot of cards that people might want to put in the deck that cost 2 blue and 1 other or something like that. And you have to tell me, would you cut the Gigantha? You can if you want to, but I thought my companion, my elk buddy, did a good job. Of course, if you really just want to add cards but never want to tell me what you would cut, which is pretty much how all of the feedback on decks goes, then you can always go up to 80 cards and your companion could be Yorion! Sultai Yorion? Maybe soon. Thank you for watching this video. As always, I'll see you in the next video. Please subscribe. We're trying to hit the 100,000. The sub rate slowed down. It's not supposed to slow down. Must go up. It's going to be so close right now, the projected sub rate. The projected subby thingy. Hold on. I bet I can look this. Okay, I found it. Social Blade is predicting that on December 15th, at current rate, we will hit the 100,000 milestone. But that's so freaking close. December 15th? That's like 16 days from the end of the year. That's way too close. So please, like and subscribe to the video. Leave a comment. It helps circulate algorithm thingy. Maybe people watch it. And you who stay till the end, you who have subscribed to the channel and helped me reach these absurd numbers that we're talking about, which God bless me, I will never take for granted, you know? I never want to take it for granted. Like, it is really hard to get 7,000 subs. And 7,000 people watching my stuff, that is really exciting, all on its own. So I can't take it for granted. But Let's do this, baby. Let's get something great out of 2020. Thank you for watching this video. As always, I will see you in the next video. You guys are cool. Goodbye.